What is good, y'all? Whitey here, back with another video. Today we're gonna get on another food tour with my boy Sonny, and he's gonna be eating everything that's $1, like off the dollar menu type deal. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
In this video, we're taking on India's street food dollar menu in the city of Mumbai. The dollar menu. Do you remember that? You could go to McDonald's and get all different types of food for but $1. Well, those days in the USA are gone. So I've had to come to other countries to get affordable snacks on the cheap. Enter Mumbai, a city of over 20 million people, and a place full of delicious and affordable street food. Today I'm on a mission to show you as many foods as I can find that cost under $1. Right now we're headed to the first location. Let's move. Right behind me, a street side vendor with 10 items on his menu. A lot of what he's selling here is known as chaat. There is one item here I have my eyes on. It's known as bel puri. Actually, here it's known as helicopter bel puri because of the crazy helicopter action that goes into making this dish. Are you confused? Let me clear it up by heading into the kitchen now. So right here we have the kitchen and all the ingredients, and then this right here is the bel or puffed rice. That right there is a key ingredient.
Why is he touching their
food? It all begins with the puffed rice going into a pot. Then right here we have the sev or shaved gram flour. Then right here we have the puri. This is like a cracker. Oh, he crumples it up with his hands. Then right here we have spicy dal. Then some peanuts, salt, potato. Onion goes in next. Cumin powder, garlic chutney, mint and chili chutney, and a sweet date chutney. And then it's time to mix. Let's see the helicopter. Oh yeah, baby. Look at him go, my guy. I thought it was going to be a little bit more wild than that.
Really put the helicopter noise in there.
All those ingredients are mixed up, and it's going to get set on this platter right here. It's time to put on the garnish. Start with the puri. Hit that with a little bit of potato, some salt, then the sev, some cilantro, tomato going on next. Then he puts on some fried gram flour balls.
Turn it into
spicy
like a nacho.
again, and then some crushed puri. More sweet date chutney on the side, and a spoon. And that is how you make bel puri. It's so loud. There's like a generator, and then Bollywood music, and then traffic, and then horns. It's a bit overwhelming, but if you're me and you see the food in front of you, you gotta focus. First of all, this is a little tiny chip to give you a taste of what's to come. Good, a little dry. But when you add
didn't get no
some
bed.
very
You didn't
sweet
drink.
chutney, it all balances out and it's very delicious. The price, 30 cents for all you see here. That is wild. We've got the main body of the bel puri here. He put in like 7 different crunchy things. Let's go for it.
Bro.
Wow, it's fiery hot and it's sweet at the same time. There is no lack of flavor here.
Bro,
it is an untamed
good
beast.
for the low.
If it gets too dry or too harsh with the spices, you've got some sweet date sauce that you can just drizzle on top and have a sweet bite of satisfaction. I love it. I don't know, guys, what's happening? It's only my first food. I'm so pumped. So this is just our first food of the day, but like I said, I'm gonna do as many as I can, maybe up to 10. 10 street foods, under $1, let's go. Behind me, our second location in a food truck serving the iconic street food of Mumbai, the vada pav. It's a potato patty inside of a bread bun. But here they have several different varieties of this food. Today I'm going to be getting the Szechuan mayo vada pav. Szechuan, as in the province in China. For some reason, folks in India love the flavors of Szechuan. Boom! This is the kitchen, and this is Nita, who's going to be cooking for me today. Thank you. Right here we have the pre-seasoned potato mixture, and she's making some potato discs. Next, she dips it right here in this batter and sends it off to the hot oil. Once the wok is absolutely full of these potato patties, she gives them a little bit of a flip. So far, I gotta say, it smells good, huh?
Smells good.
After frying, she removes the potato patties and sets them here to drip. Right here, we have our bread bun, and she's gonna put on a little bit of Szechuan chutney. Next, some onions going on top. Ooh, and then this is what makes this place very unique.
Yeah, frosted
corn
flakes.
chips. Next, we have that fried potato patty, and then it's time for the mayo. Or is it? And then it's time. Oh. And then it's time for the mayo. Oh, and then some dry garlic chutney powder. And that is how you make the Szechuan mayo vada pav. All right, folks, we have our second meal right here. First of all, look at this little crunchy corn chips.
I don't know if you close it or you just eat it separate.
Corn flakes, basically. For this whole thing that you see right here in my hands, only 40 cents. That's wild. Remarkable.
That costs more than the other spot. That's why you get more of a portion size. I'm gonna lay my potato patty on top of those crunchy corn chips, and I'm gonna try to wrap the top of the bun around everything. Oh, and in the end, that looks pretty dang good. Look at that potato patty just peeking out. 70 cents. I'm full.
Yeah, but yeah, the chutney, it is like a chili oil made with ketchup. It's very sweet, it's ketchup-y, and then also spicy. That potato is
everybody watching them in the background.
Look at that cross section. You can see the green, the coating from around the potato that's been fried, the mayonnaise, the sauce, and then all these little crunchy bits on the bottom. So this is one of the maybe million different vada pav that you can get in Mumbai. She has a large menu here, but I think I lucked out with my gamble here. The Szechuan mayo vada pav, a new classic. Let's keep moving.
Vada pav.
Right behind me, our third location, and here the Sichuan train keeps chugging along. Now we are making a hard turn into Indo-Chinese food with a dish known as hot Chinese bell. Let's go see how it's made. So right here we have the Sichuan sauce.
Chinese
As I make my way to the back, you can see this guy going wild with the walk. Look at this. Incredible walk-tossing skills. Pigeons love this man. You got it, pigeons? It looks cool, but I think it has the rice went on the ground. Here is a food called Manchurian. It's a fried veggie ball kind of process, and that's going to be going in this dish soon. The recipe has begun, starting with some oil. Up next, we have some cabbage, ginger and garlic, chili paste, and all of that gets sauteed. Now he goes for a nice big fistful of pre-fried noodles. Now some salt and MSG. He hits it with a little bit of chili sauce and some soy sauce. But now it's time for the Szechuan sauce. I'm not afraid. You can give me more. It's now red chili powder. Oh, it's spicy.
Why is it spicy?
The air is spicy. I can't breathe. What's going on? I'm having an allergic reaction. Oh, it's time for those glorious balls. Oh, just 2? Okay, 3 balls. Not bad. Just like what I was born with. Wait, hold on. Wait, we're missing green onions going in. A little bit of cilantro. Is there more? What ingredient is back there? Ah, plate. The color has really changed. It looks beautiful. He puts it on the plate, and then he hits it with a little bit of garnish, some cabbage, even more Szechuan sauce, and that, my friend, is complete. Let's go eat. Food. Let's get into it. This is the sauce that they're calling Szechuan sauce. Here's what the flavors of Szechuan are. Chili peppers and numbing peppercorns that make your mouth numb. Is this that? Chili powder, big chunks of ginger, the end. It's hot, but there's no like oil. It really doesn't remind me of Szechuan at all. Moving on to the main dish we got here. It looks very crunchy. It's been covered with that sauce. It looks good, but let's see how it tastes. Very salty. I've just been assaulted by salt. It's assault. It's insulting. It's so much salt. That said, the texture of these noodles is awesome. It is very crunchy. I like it. So that's the noodles, but how about these balls right here? Something called Manchurian.
That's a Manchurian.
Okay. It's like a little mini pakora. It also tastes very vegetable-y, and it tastes of wet cabbage. This is a perfectly pleasant food. The best part, the price, 90 cents. This would be the perfect drunk food. I like it. I'm gonna eat the rest of it, and then I'm gonna suffer by the end of today. We have moved on to our next location right here, a food known as medu vada. He's basically making these little lentil donuts by hand. He puts it in the oil and it fries for, I would say, about 10 minutes. It gets really crispy and golden brown, and that's the best part. This is a fun dish because it looks like a donut. I'm American. I see a donut and I think, wow, police officers and yummy breakfast. I'm just kidding. I love our police officers, even the ones fueled by donuts. This is like a flavor vehicle ready to sop up flavors in the form of chutney, and that's what's gonna happen next. So far we have our most simple food of the day, but we have 8 of them. Let's break one open. Hot. It's still hot. I don't know if you can see the steam, but probably it's steaming. By the way, the price, 8 of these, plus chutney, plus sambar, 80 cents. This is a legitimate whole entire meal for 80 cents. That's pretty dang good. Let's go for it.
Why everybody just standing around? Like, you better like it.
Very good. A little bitter, a little coarse.
You better say it's good.
Dense texture on the inside. It's good, but it's savory. You couldn't put like powdered sugar and cinnamon on here.
With their hands behind their back.
And that's why we have this right here.
You don't back up.
Chutney. Better. The problem with the chutney when you're paying 80 cents for a meal is that it's very watery. So you're just getting a faint kiss of coconut action. It's like your girlfriend made out with Brad Pitt and then she made out with you, and then you try to say you made out with Brad Pitt.
Other dude in the back making a phone call like, yeah, he over here.
Beyond that, we have some sambar right here. Good. A slightly salty tomato.
The more bites you take, the more people come around.
It is food number 4. We're heading on right now.
See how many people in the back now.
Let's go. All right, guys. At this point in the video, I have a tough choice to make. Keep showing you less interesting food that is less than $1, or bump up the price a little bit and show you a sandwich that is made without bread. This sandwich used to cost less than $1, but you know it got trendy, supply and demand, economics, pie charts. Anyways, now it's $1.70. How does it work? Let's go.
Salad?
Here we got my guy Gagan. Gagan is going to make us a sandwich that requires no bread, but evidently the first layer is plastic. Everything begins with a sliced potato. The whole bottom layer is just full of only sliced potatoes. The next step, butter. Right here we have a coriander chutney, chaat masala. Ooh. Right here we have my absolute nemesis. Cucumber. More chaat masala. Now he's got a big old beet in his hands. Time to slice some beets. Ooh, onions. After the onions comes a tomato. That's a lot of tomatoes. The next step, plastic. Ooh, delicious. Okay. He cuts it through the plastic. From here, oh, quick transition. He gives it a little bit of a flip. He peels off that plastic and he puts on new plastic. Then he flips it again. He peels off these plastic shards. You would think he's done, except for this is India, my friends. We are never done. Now it's time for coriander chutney on the side. Oh wait, now it's done? Okay, sometimes in India we are done. All right, folks, right here, the breadless sandwich, it only costs 85 cents for half of it, and you're not allowed to order half.
That's kind of a lot.
It's $1.70. I'm gonna really sneak my finger under there
crazy.
to the potato layer. Look at that, tomato, beet, potato, tomato.
The beet kind of messes it up.
Peeking through, looking amazing. I'm just gonna shove it in. Here we go.
Reminds me of cranberry sauce.
First of all, it was very salty from that chaat masala. It's nothing like a sandwich. There's layers, but you are just eating a bunch of wet vegetables. Do I hate that?
85
Absolutely not. The next fun part, there's no silverware, but I've got some chutney right here. Finger the chutney, smear it on top, then really get in there. Oh yeah, it's working. Oh, I get coriander chutney. It's fresh. It's mixing with earthy ingredients like the beet. The potato gives it a little bit of starch. The cucumber, not attractive. But overall, I gotta say, I'm very impressed. Is it a sandwich? What is more of a sandwich, a hot dog or this? Now that's a good question to contemplate. While you're thinking about that, I'm gonna head to my next location. Behind me, they're serving something that they call an egg roll, but it may not look like any egg roll you've ever seen before. This egg roll is full of chicken, cheese. That's it. It's a chicken and cheese egg roll. It's less than $1. Let's see how it, let's see how it's made. Look at all these sandwiches. I feel like I'm packing lunch for school. Is this chicken? Butter chicken. Butter chicken. So you can get it put on a bun like this.
Looks
I
like
am not doing
beef.
that. I'm gonna have it in a roti.
This is an egg roll.
Egg roll. Egg roll. I gotta say, the butter chicken looks pretty dang good.
That looks like
be going
some
inside
sloppy
of my
Joe
egg
sliders.
roll. Oh, so there is literally an egg. A little bit of salt, masala, green masala. Right now he's basically making scrambled eggs. He spreads the grease around the hot tawa. He puts down the roti. He gives it a little bit of a flip. And then here it goes, the egg going on top of the hot tawa. Put the roti on top of that. Boom. Oh, look at that flip. Golden brown, it looks like perfection. And this is our flavor vehicle. That gets transported over to here. This is a peri-peri sauce. Oh, and then right here we have the butter chicken. So this is a cheese being grated over that butter chicken. Oh, it looks glorious. Then he hits it with a little bit of cabbage. Then he puts on some homemade sauce. And now it's time for the roll. He puts it in plastic for protection. And that is how you make the chicken cheese egg roll. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed that the price of this right here, $1 even, not even a little bit extra. Should we give it a shot?
That thing heat. Look, let me get 3 of them.
Oh, wow. Spicy and full of spices.
Keep the change.
I
Here's a
feel
5.
the heat radiating outward from my chest. There's a load of cabbage. There's some onions sticking out. Oh. What I liked is when he grated that cheese, it looked incredible. Even though it is some weird, hard processed cheese, where does it come from? I don't know. Does it come from a cow? Wait, where'd the cows go? There were cows over here a second ago. I swear to God. Very nice, very filling, and a lot of protein. It's kind of like eating birria tacos. The way that the chicken has been so braised, it's so soft and soupy and tender. Since we're trying to go for under $1 with each food, I thought for sure that we would not get any meat today. But it turns out for $1, you can get both chicken and an egg. An incredible value. Let's keep moving. Boom, we are at our next location. This right behind me. It looks like a shawarma, but no, my friends, that is actually paneer cheese. This is not a type of cheese that really melts. It doesn't ever get gooey. There's no cheese pull, nothing like that. What he's done here, something you don't see often in India, he's put some masala on the cheese. Just kidding, you see masala everywhere. Beyond that, he's got some butter right here, and he keeps kind of shellacking it with butter. He's kind of cooking the outside now, and soon, just like a lamb shawarma, he's gonna start trimming it, and then all of that is gonna go inside a wrap. So he slices off the masala pieces, revealing the white cheese underneath, and then below dropping down just a load of cheese cubes. Next he adds some cabbage and he mixes everything together. Then right here he goes for the roti. He puts it right on the fire, heating it up real quick. The next step, he puts on some hummus. I've never seen hummus with this texture before. Right here we have a tandoori chutney. Oh, right here a little bit of butter, and then all of that hits the heat once more. Oh my gosh, look at the flame. Whoosh. You gotta toast it till it kind of burns on the edges a bit, and then even more hummus. What? Even more chutney? This is a wild shawarma. This shawarma should come with a shawarning. Finally, it's time to put the fillings inside. It's looking like a giant, delicious taco. He hits it with a little bit of beet. Oh, what? You thought we were done, but no. He's putting on another layer. This is liquid cheese. From here, he rolls it up. He tears a piece for me to take a little peek, and that is how you make the paneer shawarma. All right, folks, we have our food right here. Our second roll of the day. This thing looks awesome. It's so packed with flavor, and I'm also impressed by the price, which I'm sorry to say has gone slightly over $1 up to $1.10. Let's get into it.
Do like a Supreme, whatever it is, Supreme burrito. Burrito Supreme.
Oh, there's so many things except for hummus. There's absolutely no hummus.
Indian
that white stuff that he's calling hummus is actually kind of a garlic cream or yogurt sauce. It tastes very good.
$1.10. You be eating good out there, bro.
The roti is very crunchy. The cabbage gives it a little bit of texture. The paneer cheese is the last thing I think about as I'm eating this. There's so much inside of here. It's spewing out masala flavored deliciousness. It's garlicky, it's insanely salty, and I gotta say, it's pretty dang good. Final verdict, does it contain hummus? Absolutely not. Is it delicious? Oh yes. Let's keep going. So far today, we've experienced a lot of fusion, and we're not done yet. The next food is known as a pizza shot. Put inside a very familiar type of Indian cracker known as a puri. It's a hollow cracker. Usually this is used for a dish known as pani puri. They hollow out the top, and they put in some fun stuff inside, like potato and liquid masala.
I think I've seen that somewhere else.
But today, that puri is going to be made into a tiny pizza. I'm now in the kitchen. Right here's our wagon. This is what the pizza shots are going to go on top of. It all starts right here with a bag full of puri. First, he has to hollow them out with his thumb. Next, he puts in onions. He puts in bell peppers, a little bit of corn. This must be our pizza fillings. Then he puts in what he's calling pasta sauce and ketchup. Ooh, some Szechuan sauce. And all of that gets spooned together. Next, a torch is involved somehow. What? He's torching the filling. I had no idea a torch would factor into this. I thought maybe a torch would melt the cheese, but no. He wants all those fillings torched up nice. Wow, we are really crisping up those pizza fillings. Wow, carcinogen. From here, he starts to load up the puri, each one getting that delicious pizza stuffing. Next, freshly grated processed cheese getting placed upon those crackers. Oh yeah, the cheesier, the better. And the torch is back. Time to turn these puri into pizza. Boom.
No
the pizza
stove
has been
needed.
perfectly toasted, but it's not done yet. Coming up next, we have a dot full of pizza pasta sauce. And now it's finished. I have a lot of thoughts about these pizza shots. I was very excited at first. That was at first. First of all, in the kitchen, it was a little unusual that he was roasting all the fillings until they turned black, because everything smelled like butane, and I think I still smell like butane. Secondly, why the cheese hardened and then it turned black? What is this cheese made out of? Very confusing. The last thing, the price. This is 85 cents for half of it. If you eat this half right there, 85 cents. So, still under $1. Moving on. Let's give it a shot. Cheers.
Nah, bruh.
I taste vegetables. I taste spicy ketchup. The cheese, it tastes like burning. Man, I had high hopes for this. I looked at that on the menu right there, and I was like, what? Pizza shots? First of all, I love pizzas. I love shots. Let's put them together. What it's missing is like some real mozzarella cheese. This is not that. Let's talk about the pros. The puri is perfect for making a fun little bubbly nacho. It just requires some real cheese, I think. Let's give it one more shot.
Dude is talking about this man's food right there from Biome.
It's fun, but they're pushing boundaries. They're being creative, and they're making interesting experimental food at very low prices. So, would I pay $1,000 for this? Absolutely not. But would I pay 85 cents for half? Well, guess what? I already did.
For half.
I found another food that is under $1. It's right behind me. There are many different food options here, but what I'm after is the dahi dokla. What is that? Well, it's right here. Look, this is the base of that dish. It's basically a graham flour cake. It's wet, cold, and kind of spongy.
Graham flour? What is graham flour?
I taste peanuts. It really is like a spongy cake. So that is gonna be the base of our next dish. That's gonna get cut up. Next, he's gonna put on a little bit of coriander.
Cornbread.
Next step, onions, tomatoes. Then we have some fried lentils. Ooh, right here we have curd, very gloopy. And then coriander chutney and a garlic chutney. Oh, you thought we were done? No, the chutney game is just getting started now with a sweet chutney.
They be saucing it up out there, smothered.
What? He's going back to the onions. Oh no, tomatoes again? This is layers of flavor. Back to
you
coriander.
done lost the cornbread.
Oh no, even more curd. What this thing is literally getting heavy. Right. He puts on some sweet chutney. Oh, thank God, a spoon. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, we survived.
Thank God it's over. Like,
yeah, I feel like this guy just made this up on the spot. He was going here and there, and then he seemed confused. It seemed like he was being inspired by a culinary muse saying, now reach for
you see the picture, bro. This don't look like the picture, bro.
It's a pretty wild dish. Come take a look.
You get one layer of sauce.
Pieces of cake with every
3 layered
ingredient in India
sauce
put on
and
top.
stuff.
That bite was both sweet, spicy. I've got that rich yogurt and then that sweet crumbly cake. Oh, you can see the curds, onions, tomatoes, all the things you never knew could go together. I've never had something taste so foreign and so familiar at the same time. It's like each individual ingredient, I kind of get it, but when it's combined like this, it's confusing yet alluring. It's like you're getting this spongy cake, but you're also getting little crunchy lentil fried things. You're getting heavy, harsh spices, but then you're getting fresh coriander. And somehow, I love it. This right here, 70 cents. Very affordable for a big
Probably
snack.
cheaper
Probably
to
not a
take
meal.
some of
This
that
is
sauce
a good
off.
food to end the video on. You know how I
Saucing the
know?
crap
That guy
out of
just
that
told me
thing.
that. And he works for me, so he has no reason to lie about that just because he wants to go back to his hotel. That's not true. So from here, what I'm gonna do next is tell you which were my top foods of the day for under $1 because some were better than others. Today, my favorite food that was under $1 was absolutely a surprising one. Because as it was being made, I thought this can't possibly work. And I'm talking about the paneer shawarma. It was so overindulgent. It was so stuffed with delicious, rich flavors. I took 3 bites and I felt like I can't eat any more, but my body told me to eat more. Honorable mentions would go to the bell puri or the helicopter puri and also the fried Indo-Chinese noodles. But how say you? Which food do you think was the best from the video? Which do you wish you could reach through the screen, pull out, and try for yourself? Let me know downstairs in the comments. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. Okay, time to catch a rickshaw and head to the airport. Oh, we got one more video tomorrow. And then head to the airport.
Well, appreciate y'all for tuning in. And like always, man, see y'all next time. I'm out.